All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Greg from the Pine Creek Football Network, and this is our inaugural stream. Gonna thank Kai right now for being on camera today. We've got just one camera, and we're basically using a hotspot out at Palmer Ridge, so we will try to keep everything going. A little windy today, it's a little overcast, but we're excited to have our inaugural broadcast. We are going to actually be broadcasting all of the home varsity games, and we will also be broadcasting an away version of the Vista Ridge game as well, because that's in Colorado Springs. But we've got captains at the center of the field. And we've got an unusual angle this morning, just trying to figure out power and all that kind of fun stuff. But we're excited. We're excited. We at Pine Creek Football Network celebrate all of the plays. We will be calling this game because we love high school athletes. We want to support what they're doing. And so that is the approach that we have. One of the things I'll mention just as a beginning of the season kind of announcement, Pine Creek has chosen not to take knee during an injury, and Chassa doesn't require this, but the reason, and they've done this for years, the reason is because they don't want them to be focusing on the injury. We obviously will want any of the kids that are down on the field to be better, and many parents have yelled across the field, "Take a knee," and that's just, it's a decision ahead of time that the coaches have made. You won't see college teams taking a knee, and it's just part of the philosophy. So you may disagree, which is fine, but that's just the background for that. And we want to be honoring to the coaches, and that's how the kids will respond. I'll apologize for freshmen parents and grandparents right now. We don't have a roster, and we don't have knowledge of a lot of the kids and the players. So we will do our best to call the game as we see it, and we'll keep the score updated, and we will go from there. So I'll just mention, as we are getting started, you see CISM. That's Colorado Institute of Sports Medicine. We want to shout out to Mac. That's going to be on the right-hand side of the scoreboard all day. And you have the ability to sponsor a game and be a scoreboard sponsor. We have room enough for 2. And we will be playing some prepared advertising during timeouts and things to give you an example of what we already have ready. So this is kind of a free one for some of our folks that are supporting the network, as they did not know that they were going to be part of the freshman game today. All right, looks like Palmer Ridge is going to be kicking off north to south. Palmer Ridge in the blue, and Pine Creek will receive. They are wearing white. Nice kick. It's going to be caught and bringing back nice coverage. And we're going to have a little bit of a challenge figuring out what down in distance and yardage is, just based on where we're located today. So we'll do our best. But that's going to bring up 1st and 10. Pine Creek is going to bring out their offense first. And we will see what they have. And I'm looking for a scoreboard. Kai, can you see one?
Nope.
Is there one in the corner there?
Yeah, it's over in the
Okay, so we'll try to keep We'll try to keep the an eye on the remaining clock and all that kind of stuff today. We'll do the best we can. All right, so that's a head for very little gain. That's going to bring second and about 8 or 9. All right, the Pine Creek quarterback is in a shotgun. He's going to give to a straight ahead on the right-hand side, and that's going to go ahead for little gain as well. So that's going to bring up 3rd and probably 7. We'll apologize now for the wind noise. We are outside with a nice gentle breeze coming out of the west. Overcast, a little cool. I think, Kai, it's about 56 degrees this morning, and so we've got jackets on, but happy to be out here. And that's going to be a fake handoff. It looks like that got batted down at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get it over the defensive line, and so they're going to be faced with what looks like a 4th and a little bit long, so. And it looks like he's back for, no. Quarterback's going to keep it around the right-hand side. It looks like he's got the edge, and I'm not sure if anybody's going to catch him. Well, no, that looks like they did. So sorry for getting the down and distance wrong. They must have had a 4th and about 3. They decided to go for it, and they are all the way down to about what looks like about the 6. And we do have replay today, but I wasn't paying attention, so we'll definitely get the next one. And certainly been the one to do, Kai. So from the 6, it's 1st and goal, and he's just going to go straight ahead. And let's go ahead and give replay a shot here, and we'll see how that works. And that was a nice play here. So again, it looks like it's going to be the same thing, and he's going to get across. Let's take a look at that again. Quarterback is going to just take it, and he's going to find his way off to the left-hand side, and he's going to get across there, and that's going to be 6 points for the Eagles. So snap is a little bit high, and unfortunately that dunks off of the left-hand side of the goalposts. So it's a nice opening drive, and just got a chance to say hi to Angie Chapman, who is out here in force, supporting the family as she always does. And they are going to keep the action moving here. And he approaches and kicks to the back right. Good catch from Palmer Ridge athlete. He's going to go right to the center and well covered out to about the 35 or the 25. So this will bring out Palmer Ridge's offense for the first time, and we'll see who's behind the center. Looks like number 17. It's going to pull up in shotgun formation. 22, their running back, off to the left-hand side. And the officials want to do something here different, so we'll watch. Kai, I don't know if you can see the time remaining here in the quarter at all. No. So probably about midway through the quarter here. Just, we apologize, our vantage point is not such that we can see the scoreboard. So good snap to the quarterback, a give to number 22, who's met instantly by number 40. And let's take a look at that again. So really nice fill in that hole. Want to give a shout out to our son Kason Nowlin, who is having his coaching debut with Pine Creek as a linebackers coach. He was an all-state linebacker back during the 13 and 14 state championship teams. Has continued to love football, and he's back in it, and we love the fact that he is. All right, looks like we are looking at about a 3rd and about 7. So 17 taking that snap, and he's going to take it himself over the left-hand side. Looks like he's got a good amount of yardage there. Let's take a peek at that. It's got a good carry over that left-hand side, and that is going to be enough for a first down. And he's going to take it the other way, so we're just going to see how that works for having a mobile quarterback. And good close on the linebackers on that side. Pine Creek defense just kind of adjusting to cover what they need to cover. 17's going to drop back. Looks like he's looking for a pass. He's going to tuck it and run for a gain of about maybe 2 or 3.
Took a hit.
So our replay today is brought to you by Rico's Burritos. Rico's was a sponsor last year, and I had his logo. And so that gives you an example of where you can be going forward for our varsity games. All right, looks like 19 has stepped in for the quarterback duties, and he's going to give a handoff on a jet sweep. It's just going to probably get dropped for no gain. Really nice pursuit there. Let's look at that. He hands off. A little bit of a difficulty on the handoff, but great pursuit, and had that covered really, really well on that left-hand side for the Pine Creek defense. Outstanding. And this may be 3rd or 4th and fairly long, so we're going to see again. 19 is behind center. I'm wondering if 17 Kai just got dinged up a little bit. He's going to keep that, and he may have the edge here. And that outside corner comes up. Number 4 makes the stop there. Nice coming off of that coverage duties. 19 is looking for that hole. And here comes the corner on the outside. Number 4 played that extremely well. And it is still quite a ways for first down, so we'll see what happens. Here, 19 is going to do an RPO, and he's going to throw this one, and he's got somebody wide open in the corner. And it looks like they did not get in the end zone, or maybe they did.
Yeah, they scored.
There's the ball coming out, and he's just sitting there, and the RPO, they got sold on that run, and player from Palmer Ridge snuck behind, and nice play for Palmer Ridge. Okay, so they did get in, and number 22 is going to line up, and he's going to get that out. It looks like it's just up and over the crossbars. So that is going to bring the score in the first quarter to 7-6. Palmer Ridge leads. And let's give a quick shout out to Schiller Photo. Hey there, class of 2024. Susan Schiller Photography is proud to sponsor Pine Creek High School. One of the biggest parts of senior year is doing your senior portraits. This is your opportunity to shine and show the world who you are. We pour our hearts into your experience and make sure that it's the best out there. Your session will be authentic, creative, and timeless. We specialize in senior portraits, and we can't wait to help you make some amazing memories. So we are back. One of the neat things that we're able to do with this new platform is to be able to advertise for some of our sponsors. And so putting together a 30-second ad and giving an MP4 file to us is all we'll need. And thanks for Susan Schiller Photography of being one of our first sponsors. So Pine Creek is going to receive that. Number 10, I think, has got the ball. He's still on his feet, and he's dropped out probably close to about the 30. Now, it was number 8. Kind of ran into his own guy there, but he is very motivated to stay on his feet. Nice coverage up the middle, but an even nicer run. So I'm going to triangulate and speculate that they're between the 25 and the 30 to give a start on this drive.
Yeah, about.
Kai tends to agree. Number 8 is going to receive the ball again, and he's straight ahead for about 6. So Kai, I'm looking at the line there, and I just don't remember freshman lines being as big as that. Got some good size up front on the left side of the line. So 10's going to give a jet sweep handoff. Number 5 is not going to get too much. Good pursuit on that side. Good tackle. Like to call that a gator roll. Okay, this is going to be a little bit of a counter movement to the left, but that was not fooling Palmer Ridge defense. So we're going to come up to, I think he's got his hand up for 4th down. Really hard if you can't see the down markers to kind of keep everything. Operate the computer. It looks like they just flipped for 3rd. So this is going to be 3rd, and we will call it about 3. Nice even match so far. And that is going to be probably about a 12-yard sack. Nice job by the Palmer Ridge defense. Number 10 is going to take that snap just drop, 3-step drop, has to look around, and 19 is the first one there from Palmer Ridge. And that's going to bring up 4th and quite a little bit longer than they want. Or no, it's going to be 3rd. Boy, I tell you, I'm struggling with the down and distance. It's going to be a quick pull off that right side, straight ahead by the quarterback, and that's not going to go anywhere. It looks like they're going to bring in the punt team, so we're going to see Pine Creek's special teams. I was kind of partial to that. We had a long snapper in the family for a long time. So it looks like number 8 is dropped back to punt. And I imagine Palmer Ridge is going to be coming. Ball's off, and it's going to take a Pine Creek bounce and good coverage. So number 20, it just bounced right to him. I mean, normally you'd back away from that, but if it's going to bounce right to you, you might as well try and give it a shot. All right, so Palmer Ridge is going to take out their second drive here, and 17 looks like he is back under center. Shotgun he's going to give to 22, who's going to go straight ahead, and Pine Creek was right there. That defensive line filled the holes extremely well right there. Got off the block, and there's a linebacker coming in. I'll see if I can figure out who that is as they get up. Hard to see the number on that. But good fill on that left-hand side. So that was a little bit of a tackle for a loss. I'm not sure if that scooped off the ground. We'll see what they're calling it. Let's look at that again and see if we can tell if it hit the ground. Yeah, it kind of looked like it bounced in and skipped. He kind of short stopped that in, but good coverage nonetheless. And it's still going to be about 7 or 8 yards.
Hey, this is Greg from the Pine Creek Football Network, and this is a brand new YouTube channel that we are going to live stream all of the varsity Pine Creek football games in 2023. During the live stream, replay, sponsorships, it's going to be well developed, and we also have a lot of opportunities for you to join this. Positions for camera operations, for stats, for production. If you are interested in broadcasting in any way, please get a hold of us, and you can see that on the screen. It is Pine Creek Football Network at gmail.com. We are interested also in having content creation, so if you have the ability to create some videos at practice with what the cheerleaders are doing, whatever you can think of that would be appropriate to put on our YouTube page or to feature during one of our broadcasts.
You guys need to watch the Pine Creek Football Network.
All right, so that comes back after the quarter. So when you can't see the scoreboard, when they change sides, that's the end of the quarter. So a give off the right-hand side for little gain. And Kai, if you can see, is that a fist up for 4th down? Well, again, it's really hard to, without being able to see the scoreboard, to keep track of computer operations, replay, all that kind of stuff. So it looks like they're back for a punt. So snap is away, and it's gonna take a Palmer Ridge bounce, and I don't know why our guy is that close. He normally
Pushed him.
normally wants to get out of the way.
I would have pushed him into the ball.
So there it comes down, and boy, if it touches you, then that's a bad deal. So I'm sure coaches will talk about that. But Pine Creek is going to start back from about the 20. So almost like a touchback. Nice punt for Palmer Ridge. Probably a net of about 60 to 70 yards. Good snap to number 10, and he is breaking free. And look at number 8 go. They are not going to catch him. That's going to be a fantastic run. And he goes through the tape. Super, super run here. And you can see that first. Then look at him go through the tape. Looks like he's a sprinter. Here it goes. Outstanding run. Pine Creek